Hey guys, welcome back to our live reaction for Shangri-La Frontier Episode 3. I'm Alison Jeremy's Caddy.
Hello.
Alright, let's start in 3, 2, 1, go.
So else, after all our talk last episode, I kind of think to myself, and then I start thinking that at previously I cannot watch what was it again? I cannot watch Swords Art Online because the main character is too OP, right? That's what I said. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
But between that time and until now, I've consumed a lot of isekai anime where the main characters are like OP. I consume like a lot of good isekai, bad isekai, like mediocre isekai. So maybe I kind of thinking maybe if I watch Sword Art Online anymore, I might be able to tolerate it by now.
Yeah, I don't mind overpowered main characters as much as I mind like abusing it for not particular reason. Slash, like the story doesn't make sense that they just keep doing it for no reason.
Yeah, and my tolerance with abusing maybe has gone down a lot. Has gone up a lot.
Hmm.
So I can tolerate much more than back then.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give it a try sometime.
I do remember like reading quite a few isekai and those kind of stuff where the main characters are OP, but I don't mind them as much because it's like, oh yeah, the main character isn't doing like extremely out of character stuff or like out of the setting kind of stuff for no reason. But yeah. Like at least in SLF, like he is strong for a new player, but he is very, what's the word? He's very in game. He's not doing anything that's like, he's trying to break the game so he can gain control of the game or anything like that. No,
Holy
it's like
crap,
he's
hell,
just playing.
look at Mia here. That thing
Yeah,
is
he's kind
definitely
of big.
way stronger than her. He's trying to
Yeah.
kill it. Ah. Well, that's logical, right?
Well, he only bought equipment because everyone was talking behind his back, right? Because assuming he's a hentai or something.
But the thing is, how come he didn't just put off his uh, face mask?
What?
How come he didn't just take off the bird mask?
No, that's not the problem. It's that he's naked.
But he's not naked anymore right now.
Well,
But he's
he
still wearing
was.
the bird
That's why
mask.
he was buying. That's why he was buying equipment. He would have
Yeah.
stayed naked otherwise.
Yeah, that's why he bought some equipment, and the equipment come with a very bad mask, right? Like worse than the
No,
bird mask.
the bird mask was free.
I mean in the second deal.
He didn't buy a bird mask.
No, he buy a new equipment set, the
Yeah,
leather set, which
yeah.
come with a mask, which is very bad, worse than the bird mask.
Oh,
That's why
right.
he
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
use the mask. But
yeah.
then again, why doesn't he just take off the mask?
Did he wear the mask? I don't think he did.
I mean, the bird mask. I mean, he's currently
Uh,
already wearing clothes. The
uh,
seven colossi. Colossi.
okay, some of those clan
Okay.
symbols does not look like they're
Yeah,
all
the
for
tempura
taking on the Seven Lords. One of them was like what, tempura, I think.
Yeah, it's a holy tempura or something.
Yeah.
He's already wearing clothes right now. Uh, then how come the ending from last episode show that there is 0% of unique monster yet?
Yeah, Yeah. Well, Zero currently unleashed or something like that, right?
What level is this guy? Like 12? And this thing is like endgame super secret boss.
To be fair, if the system is sort of like Monster Hunter, technically you can probably take them down with low level gear as long as you can dodge enough, right? Yes, it's kind of bullshit, but that is the power of skill compared to gameplay. Sort of like
Hey, he
the
blocked it.
Dark Souls games, right?
Ah, yeah, I see what you mean.
Like if you know the mechanics well enough, you can just dodge everything, right? Don't know how that's possible in a VR though, honestly, because I
Yeah.
don't know. Do you think in VR you press a button in your mind and you do a dodge, or do you actually try to like move your body in your mind to dodge, right?
Hmm. Because he's not using a controller, that's the only way he can do it. Right? It's
Yeah,
not like he's using eye movement or anything.
yeah. Okay, so he
Oh,
does have a
perfect set.
skill that helps, I guess.
That's his lifeline. His only
Mm.
lifeline. Oh, how many damage? Oh,
Ah, it just
it's just a
disappeared.
dream.
Oh, is it going stealth? I thought ran away or something.
Oh, never mind.
Nope, it just went to stealth.
But is he actually doing damage?
Usually, you eventually do like, well, usually these kind of stuff you at least do single digit damage, right?
Yeah. Obviously,
At
in game,
least.
if you face some kind of condition like this, there are two scenarios. Either you are very no, either you are not supposed to win, so it's scenario that you lose, or the second one is you might be able to win, but like very hard, right? Like what you said just now.
Well, in if it's like you're
Uh,
supposed to lose fights, even if you win, the cutscene is usually you lose anyway, right?
yeah, that one.
Some games do that. Hilariously, I'm pretty sure a lot of uh, higher end games usually have that kind of thing because they give you like really good stuff, like late game stuff early on, and like, hey, here's where you lose, and then you lose everything, and now you start from scratch again, my dude, that kind of thing.
But you can find this late game monster.
Yeah,
See,
it's like, oh, we're showing you the rival for now. Now your goal is to beat this guy's ass in the future. But he's like
ah,
level 80 and you just got kicked down to level 1. Have fun. That kind of shit, right?
hmm.
I don't
Also important to
remember.
notice,
Was.
Hells,
Hmm?
that even though there are so many guilds that are focused on finding the unique monster, the unique monster appearance still 0%. So maybe they just know about it from wars or anything, something like that.
Well, they did say apparently not a single unique monster has been defeated before.
Yeah, not only defeated, their appearance was 0.
Yeah, I don't get that one. Like, why is the appearance 0 from the end screen of last episode? But yeah, it is really weird.
Okay, so he memorized the attack pattern. Well, how are you so sure?
Ah, it's a new attack. Also, I don't remember. Is his purple blades better than the green ones? I thought the green ones were better. Like, why is he back to using the purple blades?
What's that?
Ooh, he hit.
My legs!
Well, he dead now.
You're not so OP after all. You think you're gonna beat Super Secret Ultra Boss with level 15?
We'll see about that.
Oh, wait,
How is
level
he
18.
on 1 HP?
Well, luckily for you, this is not Isekai, otherwise you'll get.
Oh yeah, this is a game.
Well, now this guy is shit talking this thing.
Don't tell me the MC didn't die. Okay, the thing just went dark again because the moon was
You are dead.
gone again. So he went to like thinking, ooh, there's a curse on him.
Not only you're dead, you're cursed.
I wonder if that's a permanent debuff until like a gun is defeated or some shit then.
My armor!
Oh, is that why he's naked?
Equipment cannot be equipped to the body part affected with the carbon mark.
Is that why he's naked usually then?
Yeah, if you're in Monster Hunter, you're pretty much screwed. You can only wear headgear, waist gear. That's it.
And weapons, yeah.
And weapon.
He can probably do hands still, right?
There is mark on his forearm, so maybe not.
So you can't grind lower level.
Yeah, he cannot farm.
Well, he can, but he has to farm things that are his level.
Yeah, or higher. What is this? Like werewolf curse? You need to beat the werewolf to undo the curse. Well, it does sound like that, right, else? It's like the difficulty is kind of increasing pretty high.
Well, it is.
But maybe this is a repercussion for how good he is.
Well, there has to be a reason the thing shows up in the first place. Although, if you think about it, it is
With
weird
level
that...
28?
Huh.
I thought he
I
was
guess he
level
has been
18.
grinding. Nah, he was grinding the frogs while grinding mining, right?
What is it? HP stamina? Oh crap, this thing has stamina system health.
I wonder if stamina is like how much you can run around or continuously do attacks kind of thing. You have divine blessing built into luck stat. I guess that makes sense.
But maybe you can just restart the game. It's still the what a campus.
Yeah, it's not that far. Like
Yeah,
he
it's
has
the second
played like
town.
what,
Just
a
restart.
day? Yeah, second time. Not that far. This looks like
This
it's
guy is
the
turning
bunny
into
that's
Alice in
going to Alice
Wonderland.
in Wonderland,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Oh,
He's asking you to follow it.
man, it's third episode and they're still showing nipples. Doko demo doa. Can you open the door or is it just a tease?
Okay, it's asking. It's the door is waiting for you. Okay.
Want to complete it 100%? Good luck. Or at this point, maybe it's pretty much impossible to 100% this game.
Usually. Most live service games I feel like aren't 100%able, especially if it's MMO.
Yeah. Termino
Uh,
Kunikarana, or what was the town called again?
recommended level.
Okay. Yeah, this guy gonna die. What was the town called? Arabituza.
Second Dale, I think.
No, this rabbit town.
Ah, no, the second town was Second Dale, and
Yeah, I
now
mean
they're
this
in
one.
Rabbitusa. Yeah. Ah, this is in the opening, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. The rabbit foliage.
I wonder if we're gonna see the Rabbit Shogun looking guy then.
Is the bunny voiced by Mao?
You know what? I'm gonna check now.
We'll just check later on the ending. But if that's the requirement to unlock this scenario, man, that's hard as hell.
Nope, it's not now.
Who is it? Who is voicing her?
Rina
Get
Hidaka.
Hida. Well, no, I guess no. That's no wonder the requirement to unlock this side quest, special quest, unique quest is level 80.
Well, there's a reason they recommended level 80, I guess.
Yeah, those are just that hard to do all those things to that Likagon wolf. Is it Likagon or Likaon?
The translation says Likagon. So,
Well, of course you can. Have you not tried AI chat
yeah,
something
haven't you heard
something?
of ChatGPT?
Yeah.
But the palace is not that big. If anything, the courtyard looks like it's just for a shrine.
But this one is like extension to the invitation, right? Or is
Yeah,
there any,
should be.
or maybe there's other scenario to get the invitation to this to this town, but not to the palace?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
His is special because it's a mix of him getting the quest and having the mark of Lycagon, I think.
yeah. Must be Shogun Rabbit, right?
The hell are those?
Wow.
Can we have easier names, maybe?
Yeah, like that other rabbit, Emo. This one is what's his name again? What?
Fucking Genshin
Ice
Impact
Ace.
literally just released a new character today
Uh,
into the gacha. And the name,
yeah.
the way it's written, is very different from the way it's fucking pronounced. Sort of like
Okay.
that rabbit just now. I think that one was like Vysache, but I think he said like Vyash or something.
Maybe it's just called Crash or something.
Yeah, something like that, right? Makes me want to call it
Yash.
Vash the Stampede.
Crash. Oh, forget to check who Mao, which character Mao voiced this one.
I don't think Mao will voice anyone in this one.
Okay, never mind then.
Or at least we haven't seen anyone voiced by Mao. So I want to mention two different series that very much reminds me of Shangri-La Frontier, if that's okay with you.
Go ahead.
One of them is actually airing this season.
Nice.
Toaru Osan VR MMO. I don't know if you've heard of that one.
Yeah, I heard of that one.
Yeah, so that one, uh, spoiler probably.
Wait,
Hold
mini.
on. Yeah, let's wait for this one to finish.
Wait, episode 0? Oh,
I guess it's like before.
you recognize any of the game on the back, else? Oh,
Honestly, this person is actually a really good salesman, huh?
yeah. She's really passionate about selling games.
Yeah. And this is actually like pretty good advice. That's basically what the NPC Hair was doing before, right? The guy was showing the newbie girl how to play kind of thing.
Well, never mind. Creating an addict is always bad.
Yeah, basically. So the thing I was gonna say, like
Yeah,
in
Toro-san.
Toaru Osan, it feels similar to this in the way that the VR game they're playing, the world feels it's sort of alive. The world feels like, oh, these are NPCs, or the people in this world have like NPCs spread around. But when you talk to them or when the world quests are happening, it feels as if they are alive. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. The other
And all the
one
AI
that,
is really good, right?
yeah, basically, things might go on to like explain that later on, but I don't know how far the anime would have explained it, so I don't want to say too much about it.
Okay, what about the other one?
The other one is it's a series I am very, 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 very confused. Has not gotten an anime yet, called Nonbiri VR MMOki.
Uh,
So it's
Non-Billy VR
like
Okay.
MMO Ki,
Okay.
KI. Yeah.
Okay, not Q.
Yeah, Ki as in like KI, Ki.
Okay.
It's got an LN, it's got a manga with. I read the manga, I haven't checked the novel. But the entire setting is like, okay, so this is a very big wall,
Hmm.
and you're just, uh, this is a very big wall, and we have a very well established setting. Think like Ragnarok Online, right? It's just a very big wall with like massive places you can go to. For its time, it was massive, right? It doesn't do much like main story progression. If you show up in the game, you're free to do whatever you want. You're not forced to do any story, that kind of stuff. But
Hmm.
when you talk to NPCs, sometimes they are actual people, just to like, because the game is trying to sell itself as to be like a second real world as possible. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand.
So like you go to an adventurers guild and then you talk to the receptionist and you go like, that receptionist is like incredibly human, and then you talk to other people and like, oh yeah, that is actual human who's like working as like an operator in the game to be the receptionist, just so it shows the game like, oh, they're awfully human actually. This
Oh,
entire place, this entire world is very believable to be like a second life for you, because I think the game name was like Second Life Real and Make or something like that. So yeah, it's really interesting, and the setting itself is like pretty happy-go-lucky because, as you can tell from the title, it's non-BR VR MMO, so it's just like VR MMO, relaxed VR MMO. So there's just like cute girls doing cute things, kind of stuff. But yeah.
I see.
So yeah, that's the two that came to my mind that are both VR games and VR MMO games, and like the setting is pretty similar to this, but quite a different approach on the gaming style of the all of the characters.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess this explains why in the opening Sun is actually like all scarred up and always naked looking. I thought it was weird, right? Because like, oh, he bought armor. Why is he still naked in the opening? Although we still haven't got to see the other characters yet, and he still hasn't seen the. What is the girl's name again?
Yeah, the armor girl, right?
Yeah, like they still haven't met yet, so I'm actually like quite concerned for them. Also, I don't think he has logged out yet, ever since he started playing.
You're right. We don't know how time passes over there, though.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's one thing I find weird about these kind of games, right?
Mm.
Think about it this way: when you play a game, well, such as this, how does time progress for you and for other people when, for example, you go like, I'm going to the inn to sleep because it's nighttime.
Yeah, maybe if it's real time, then maybe even though you sleep, the time doesn't change. As in,
But
like you sleep at night, but because other person are still like working, there are still other person, you just sleep, and then maybe 1 minute pass, so he doesn't time travel.
but you can't skip time
Yeah,
when other people are playing, though.
yeah. That's the thing. What I mean is, you don't skip time. Then you're just sleeping for 1 minute. That's it. So after you wake up, the time doesn't change.
Okay, so what you mean is like
Maybe.
if it's like that, so like just now and when he respawned, right? It was nighttime and then he died and then it's like, oh, it's morning. So he actually was like in the VR passed out for however long it was for the game to turn from nighttime to morning kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe then.
It would be realistic, although if people don't know and they just look at the like people in the room going like, I wonder why he's like just passed out. Although actually, no, when you're playing a VR game, you practically look passed out already, so maybe it's fine.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, alright. Let's keep the rambling this time to not 40 minutes. Yeah, pretty harsh, but finally showing Sun to not be like just overpowered for no reason, which is good. Although,
So actually, it's the other way around. It's like you're too overpowered now. Take these girls.
yeah, we'll see if this is a double-edged sword of progression, because it is showing him failing, but at the same time, it's throwing him to high-level stuff. So I assume he'll fail again, but also succeed in one way or another. So we'll see. It might be his training arc next. The the Shogun, uh,
So very true with Biatch.
yeah, the Viash was like. It sounds the way the translation was worded makes it sound like he's gonna train Sanraku. So we'll see. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this week, guys, and see you guys next week. Goodbye.